Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in The Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Leap Day.
Heyo!
Holy, what is this, only every 4 years?
Yeah, so every 4 years. Ribbit. That's the Leap Day, because it's a frog.
My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Bigley, along with our special guests, Lenny Eckstein, Kathy Cool, Katie Joyce, and Jeff Andreezy.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hello, yeah. Happy Leap Day. I don't know if that's really a holiday.
Day.
It's just a day. It's a weird day, though, right? It's just kind of strange.
Is this something I can get a gift for? Can I manipulate my husband into buying me something?
I think you can.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
If you're married to McNew, you're kind of thinking, this is on the calendar. I probably got to buy her something. So, yeah.
It's all about me.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's Leap Day and you didn't get a gift. As if.
Chris, next year, don't you know?
I feel like a Leap Day gift could be the biggest gift of all, though, because you don't have to do it every year.
Yeah. It happens every 4 years.
Save up for that thing.
That should be jewelry.
Jewelry. Oh.
I'm gonna ask him when he gets home in the morning. I'd be like, "What'd you get me for Leap Day?"
Because like, have you planned your Leap Day gift? That you just dropped that hint a week and a half before.
Now, if you expect him to give you a gift, are you going to give him a gift?
Nah.
Well, I'm actually a great gifter. I like buying gifts for him and people I love, so I do need to buy him one as well.
So what you do is this year, buy him a Leap gift, and then give him the guilt and say, well, next year it's going to be March 1st every year because I got you this great gift, and now March 1st.
4 years.
The next 4 years. Okay.
Very manipulative and awesome.
Or
that's what McNew does.
I could get it immediately and make him get me something for St. Patrick's Day and Easter because those are coming up sooner.
Honestly, St. Patrick's Day gifts should be more regular. St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday of the year, and gifting on that day should be something everyone does.
I know. So my mom used to when we were kids, and then we kind of outgrew it, and now nobody gets me anything for St. Patrick's Day.
Katie, do you gift on St. Patrick's Day?
So I normally, my brother goes more than me. He sends out St. Patrick's Day cards instead of Christmas cards. So, and another one of our friends does the same. But I have an intention to take St. Patrick's Day gifts to my coworkers this year, and then also to my neighbors. So whereas at like Christmas time, you might take like cookies, etc., to your neighbors. My intention is to go take St. Patrick's Day gifts to my neighbors and coworkers.
I want to be your neighbor. I love that.
There are some 2-3 acre lots next to me open for sale, so you could be.
Oh, wow.
All right, I may pick one up or both of them.
Just for the St. Patrick's Day gift.
Yeah.
We're just here for St. Patrick's
If I buy both lots, do I get 2 gifts?
Yeah, of course. It's per lot.
Nice.
Absolutely.
That's good to know. Good to know. Yeah.
Gifting neighbors is a weird thing. Like, I actually like some of my neighbors, mostly because they know to keep to themselves and not bother me. But one of them does not, and she gifted my family, I guess, not me, a jar of everything bagel seasoning.
I can buy that at the
What kind of
Aldi.
gift is that?
Fuck you.
Bagel seasoning.
I can buy that at the Aldi.
That's Trader Vic's. So that's where they have the good stuff.
Huh.
It was just a jar of the seasoning.
Yeah.
Very
That
confusing.
she made herself. You didn't make it. You dumped it all together at best. Very offended also. Like, don't do that. Get off my front step
That's
also.
confusing.
That's
So
just
what
weird.
did the wife and Arlo think of this gift?
I don't think we told Arlo, and my wife thought it was nice, but Amy's
We can
just
tell
like,
Arlo.
We kept it
Don't
from
tell
Arlo
Arlo.
for his
Don't
own
tell
safety.
Arlo. Yeah, don't tell Arlo about this one.
that might be my shittiest neighbor. She also, she might be an ABV Network listener. I hope not, but she does drink a lot, and you can tell because like she's driven through her own fence. She sometimes like backs out way too far. You could tell like when she had too much drink.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe
Oh
she had too
my.
much drink, and she thought it was a good idea to give me everything bagel seasoning. I don't know.
Oh my.
Have you
I feel
used
like
it
that's
for
such a
anything?
weird gift by
You know
itself. Like, if you put it in a basket with like some bagels and like some jams, that would be nice.
no,
That
no.
would be lovely.
Here's what I
fucking
want you to
weird
do.
by
I want you to
itself.
go sprinkle it in her garden and see what grows from all those seeds.
Could you rim your mini Glencairn with it and accent your shot? I'm just
Yes. I mean, I don't. It might be better than sugar cookies.
Yeah. I gotta say, I tried some of that everything bagel thing. It's good. It's good on your bagels. The problem is it gets in your teeth.
A
though.
dumb
It-
gift.
It gets in your teeth. Yeah.
No, it's great. Like you go to the Trader Joe's or Aldi has it too, and you buy it, and it's freaking fantastic on a lot of things, not just bagels. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, I sprinkle that shit on everything.
Yeah.
Then this woman made it herself. She did her own proprietary recipe.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
she didn't.
Which
Yes, she
is
did. She
Go to
did.
the Aldi.
No. She bought the various individual ingredients and she blended it. She's a blender. She's an everything
Oh,
bagel blender.
Steve.
Yeah.
What is
So,
this?
this is one of those things that's
Now you're
very
just being contentious.
I used to do that. I used to make an Akeley seasoned salt or ass, and you could put ass anywhere you like. I used to.
Can you bring that back and
I
put it
should
on
bring back
cover?
the ass. Yeah.
You would sell a ton of it at the barrel shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think,
That's clever.
the
That's
I would
Akeley
buy
seasoned
so
salt
many
was
bottles of ass and give it out
Especially
for
if it
Christmas
rim
gifts.
well on a Glencairn glass. Like rim
Uh-huh.
your glass with ass.
yeah.
I
Rim
rim
your
your
glass with ass.
with ass.
Just a
That's-
little. Just
Well-
try a little. If you don't know if you like it or not, just try a little ass right on the tip of your tongue, and I think you'll like it. We had a whole marketing campaign going on. I used to just sell it to like all my friends and stuff. Or
No, you've got to bring that into the shop.
Yeah, that has to be
Akeley
back.
seasoned salt needs to come back. Huh? Okay.
It does.
Yeah.
I-
Well, you
I
guys,
ordered
you
some. Did we
want
drink
to taste
that?
my ass? Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, right now you're like, man, I'd like to taste his ass.
Okay, I'm ready to drink now. Can we drink now?
You put some into like a donut shaped jar and just called like the rim job.
The rim job,
there on
yeah.
the-
Merciful heavens. I'm popping my
No,
bottle right
here
now.
she goes. This is where she's drunk and she's judgy. So, and then I'll ask her about it tomorrow. She'll be like, "What? I don't remember that last show."
I'm going to open up this bottle of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Jeff's got one with my face on it, and then Kevin Major says, "How did he get that?" He sends me a text. He's like, "How did he get that?" I'm like,
How did he get that?
"He got it at the distillery. They'll put anything on a
Oh, they'll engrave anything. Oh, I thought it was like one of your. I actually thought it was the pick. Never mind.
Can
That's
you see
stupid.
that?
It's awesome.
That quick.
Why would you pick Steve's face to put
I know.
on?
And
That's
then
amazing. That
he
is
puts the
top-notch
date
right
of the
there.
pick. It looks like I died that
Also
day.
funny.
It says 2/13/2024. It looks like I died that day.
That's
Is that
awesome.
your birthday?
You know what?
That's pretty
You
No.
can't drink
No,
any
my
of that.
birthday's
That
the
has
12th.
to go in Steve's casket.
That
Tuesday,
is
one
just
day off from
freaking
your
awesome.
birthday.
You have to pour his ashes. He has to drink enough to make room for the ashes. It has
There
to
you
fit
go.
in there.
Yeah. The ash bottle.
Yeah, ash bottle. Yeah.
All right, I'm going.
I
I
thought we
haven't
had
had a
rules.
drink yet. You guys
Okay,
are
let
just
the damn woman
yammering
drink.
on.
Oh,
I
you've
need
had
a
plenty
drink.
to drink.
Pop.
Terrible. Terrible.
That was
That
a
was.
fresh pop too.
No.
Blame Jack Daniels.
Nothing going on there. She has the lead because we heard it, but that's it. Lenny, how about you?
I've got a bottle of Deerhammer 6-year-old apple brandy. Actually, kind of lost this barrel until I found it.
Decent. Could be enough.
Beat
Could
me.
be enough. We'll see what
How
happens.
could it
That
not
sounds
be?
interesting. Bring that to town.
All right.
Yeah, no
Bring it
problem.
to town. All right,
Sounds
Kate-
delicious.
Katie, how about you?
I have some Blade and Bow, and I'm hoping this will be a last show pour. But I am
I got a last show pour too.
Oh, that's
Holy hell, that's a lot.
I'm notoriously horrible. Now that I see it in the camera and not in
No,
person,
it's not
I
that
think
much. It's not that much.
we might need
first.
last show pours. It might take 2 glasses. We'll see. Okay, here we go.
Take a pull off it first before you pour it.
Okay.
Pretend it's in the shower.
Whoa! Whoa! Boy, Kathy was protecting her lead there. Did you hear that? No,
It's okay. I think she's talking about
Lenny's
drinking in the shower, so I'll allow.
Lenny's got the lead. He's probably going to hold on to it. I've got last show pour of Let It Linger from Muley Family Distillery. This is going to be it for this bottle. I'm sure of it. Even though I'm only using a wee Glen. We'll see. All right, here we go. Swine on the set. Ooh. 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 All right. Lenny says he still has the lead. I'm going to believe it. So Lenny's still got the lead. Last show pour, that is done. She gone. All right. McNew, you're next.
I have a weeded pick from West Fork Whiskey here out of Indianapolis.
Okay. Bassy, but not enough. Not enough.
I do like how she looked to the side. She like
I know. It's like McNew doesn't even try anymore.
Yeah.
Good enough.
All right. Jeff, you're last but not least.
All right. Before I go, I'm going to show you all pictures. Someone just made a comment about licking my rim.
Is that
Oh, God.
So this is my wife, my lovely wife. And
Right.
Wait, why are you talking about her licking your rim?
No. Let the man continue. Let the man continue.
We're interested.
So we're in a Mexican restaurant in Chamberlain, South Dakota, and she's
hot.
Margarita.
Well,
Yeah, she is.
And I said, boy, that's a lot of salt. And she says, without thinking, do you want to lick my rim?
oh.
I realized what she had said, and we laugh about that. And I happened to snap a picture at that time, and it's awesome. So,
Oh, what a great memory that you're.
What a great memory.
I love that you guys
That'd be good for the
are
kids to share that
connecting
with.
over
Yeah,
licked
absolutely.
rims.
Yeah, rimming. That's nice.
I'm
That's
really-
that's wonderful.
so I'm going old school here. I'm taking it all the way back to Monday night, hanging out with Steve, and I've got a bottle of Belfort Championship Rye. It's got a Stanley Cup built in the top. It has an autograph on the side. This is not the one I brought. I left that with somebody.
Yeah.
I tasted it today. It was crap.
Straight rye.
It's crap whiskey.
I tasted it. It was crap.
Yeah.
You know what? The bottle looks amazing.
That's what Jeff tried to keep telling us. That and the autograph.
Can you
on it.
actually pour the whiskey in the Stanley Cup
You could.
Yes.
and
You
drink
could.
out of that? Because that's what I would do.
Let's have you drink out of
Entire
Stanley
bottle
Cup.
Drink out
and
of
then
the cup.
fill
Do
it with
that.
something good.
It's a 50%. It's the spirit of champion. So here we go.
Here we go.
How dare you.
Holy
It
shit!
was good.
You just
got it.
won
It's heavy.
He
with
got
a
it.
crap
Stanley
bottle
Cup
of whiskey.
wins.
This thing weighs like 6 ounces. This is heavy.
Okay. It's heavy.
Okay.
Well, let's have you take a drink
That's
out of
what
this
he said.
Lord Stanley's Cup. So there you go.
Do I get to get a T-shirt? Did I win?
You did. You were just won one. Yeah. Yeah.
Fine. There's no t-shirt, but you won.
The man
Yeah.
a
Wear a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Eddie
Get a t-shirt.
Belfour. He's
Yeah.
a Hall of Famer. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Steve,
All right.
there is so much liquor in your glass. And
Oh. Yeah, that's not.
Katie's is a regular Glen.
It's a 2-off, actually. Thank you.
Nice. That was a
Yeah.
good pour.
Well, that's a good pour. Well, did you kill that bottle then, Katie, or not?
I
you?
did, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You
yeah.
can tell by the way her ponytail is now coming over the
I
front
know.
of her head.
It's coming up over the top.
It's very Trump-like of you.
The swoop. The swoop. All right. What we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're still celebrating Leap Day. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
Lock it in and rip off the knob. The ABV Network.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, Kathy, go ahead.
Oh, I thought that was it.
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
You are.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing it in for Leap Day.
Yes, we are. No real agenda today, though Katie said there's something she wanted to talk about in the second half. What is that, Katie?
Yes. Actually have two topics, but I'm going to choose the first one here, which is dog breeds that should not exist. Okay. So the inspiration for this, if you go back to our February 26th show, at some point you'll hear me talking, and all of a sudden there is mass chaos as I'm trying to speak. I believe I was talking about Midwinter Night's Dram and trying to make a point about that, but instead you just hear nonsense and noise and chaos in the background. So that led me to my question of, I am a dog lover, absolutely, an animal lover altogether, but certain dog breeds that maybe just shouldn't exist. Like we should.
I know Steve's answer.
Steve's answer is going to be all of them.
All of them.
Well, they're all bad. Yeah. You
know what? I have a renewed appreciation for my golden retriever, though, after this weekend. I'm currently dog sitting, which is why I'm asking this. So I have been a big pit bull fan my entire life, and well, at least the last 2 decades. So, but my golden retriever, who I thought was an asshole, I have now seen that he is not. He's actually okay. You know what? He'll sit in a chair and he'll make noise and chew his bone on the metal legs of the chair, but he's okay. So are there any dog breeds that we want to cut out that should not exist?
What is this? Like, I love this thing in the world. I have Oakley right now. You guys, some people know Oakley.
Like, Oakley is my favorite dog.
I was told he's part Chihuahua, but I call him a Chuggle because I think he's also part of Pug. Like, he has like a chunky Pug chest, but a Chihuahua head. But he barks like a beagle. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. But
he's a
Chug Eagle? A Chug Eagle.
It's a Chug Eagle.
He's the sweetest boy, but like, what actually is this? Like, what is happening here? I don't know.
I love his body to head size ratio.
It's insane. It makes
it looks like a very intelligent dog. Very intelligent.
And then I have this. We should always have more English Mastiffs, but like, it's like living with a dinosaur. There's a lot happening back there.
A lot of dog right there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that goes to say that like good mutt like cannot be beat. Like just a good you have their Baskin Robbins all was it 32 flavors.
You know what?
Could we eliminate any dog under 20 pounds first of all, I mean,
That's kind of fair. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, all the
Except
golden
that-
doodles I know, have quirks. They're precious. They're dumb. One of them doesn't like to touch a blade of grass. Like, it's a dog. Where do you go to the bathroom?
Right.
AstroTurf. AstroTurf.
Dogs that were
Right on the
used for
sidewalk.
science, and so they were like they never saw grass before because they were in a laboratory their entire life. But if it's a regular dog that has been exposed to grass, that's a problem.
Well, I think it's precious. And
I
I think all dog breeds should exist.
I
Yeah,
don't.
my neighbors have a doodle, and he's so cute. He is like the dumbest thing on the planet. Like Oakley would like get into Harvard, and this dog can't get into community college. Like this dog is dumb. And
like
Dumb.
Oh, they are.
Huh?
They bred the smarts right
he's
out of
so
them.
dumb. And he runs away like once a week. Like every week, Erica is like, she's like, "Have you seen Teddy?" I'm like, "No, he didn't come through our yard." She's like, "Shit, where'd he go?" Like he just gets out of his leash and his collar all the time. And they have like one of those like the invincible fences, and he doesn't give a shit that it's shocking
Did you
him.
call it an
invisible
invincible?
or
It was an
invincible?
invincible
She
thing.
said invincible.
An invincible fence. It's
Invincible.
unbelievable.
Invincible
Clearly
fence.
not an invincible
Using that
fence
offense
if
could be
Teddy is
invincible.
getting through it.
Yeah.
No, invisible fence, and he does not care. Like they don't
No.
care. Just he's dumb. But
She doubled down on invincible. What's
Kathy,
the
I
when
have
you were
a,
talking
I have
about
a friend
dog
who has
not-
a husky, and she would like for it to run away, and it does on a regular basis, but it always comes home.
so my husky does not run away. Like he likes to be in his two spots. He has his layers, and he's pretty cool most of the time. He's kind of
Yeah.
addictive. He's verbally abusive, but other than that, cool
I
husky.
mean, that's a standard husky to be
Mm.
verbally abusive. But
They are.
I don't get the purpose of labradoodles. So labs, big,
See, I would eliminate the under 20, so anything with a doodle would be gone.
yeah.
Well,
no,
There'd be no more
Labradoodles
doodles.
are bigger.
Those two
They
things.
get
like 40.
because it's a standard size.
No, but if you eliminate the poodle, the labradoodle is gone.
no,
poodles
because
are-
a standard size poodle's big. It's only a
I
miniature
understand.
poodle.
I'm eliminating all
That is
poodles.
true.
You eliminated all dogs,
So
Steve.
My
because
small-
of miniature
I don't
dogs
understand.
like this, he's
I
eliminating
don't
all
understand. Like,
poodles.
there's a person that we all know, and they got a dog, and it doesn't quite make it. So they just tape down these pads on the floor. I'm like, my God, put that fucking dog out of its misery. It's pissing on your floor. If I was like, I got a problem. I just got to piss on your floor from time to time. You wouldn't have me over to the house. Why do you have a dog in your house? Fuck that. Get rid of that dog.
Actually,
I
I would
like
like for you to put me down if I
Couldn't
start
sit on the
pissing on the
furniture.
floor. So
I'm
I'm
the same
on
way.
board with that.
I'm the same way.
Why
Yeah.
would you mix a lab who's a beautiful, friendly,
Right.
gentle, and a friggin' poodle?
I know.
Because
Because
their
of-
hair doesn't shed.
Yeah, that's a good
They're
and
ugly.
so the Labradors have the great
Shut your mouth,
disposition,
Steve.
but poodles are very smart. So if you breed them right, you can get a good service dog, and you get a really smart dog that has a good disposition.
I have
My
not
dog-
met a
Are
smart
poodles smart?
labradoodle ever.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah,
My
so-
uncle
yes,
has a Labradoodle.
They're smart
and I'm
dogs.
pretty
Labs are
sure
smart.
fucking poodle. He's smart as shit.
It
No,
got
he's not.
reversed.
You're just in love with the dog. You're just like,
No.
oh, it's my
No,
dog.
he's
poodles
smart,
are
but check
super
this out.
smart. They're pretentious assholes, but poodles are
Yes.
so smart.
Yeah.
Solely because we're dog sitting for a French bulldog, and he has the most miserable existence of any dog I,
love
have
French
ever witnessed.
bulldogs, and the way that they
No, no.
They're
Stop yourself. Stop yourself. I will take a racist dog over a French bulldog.
Jesus.
any day.
no. Now we
No.
need 3 more seconds.
My daughter has a French bulldog. It is the smelliest dog I've
Right?
ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to have
Katie.
to disinfect my office because this dog's kennel has been in my office last few days, and they are the noisiest, smelliest dogs I have ever witnessed in my entire life. And on the February 26th show, when there's all of a sudden a stupid noise, it's because this French bulldog decided that it wanted the toy that my golden retriever was playing with, and it fucking started a fight with him and underneath my desk.
Let's talk about autograph bottles.
Yeah. Jeff's very proud that he had Ed Belfour sign that. And again, the hockey career, the guy's a legend. He's not a legend in the whiskey industry,
He's
though.
not a legend in the whiskey industry, but
Right.
he lived in
And
my
his
dorm.
whiskey is not legendary.
No, it's not. But he lived in my dorm, so there's just
That's
something there.
cool. That's a story. That's like a
And-
personal
Oh, yeah.
story.
The story behind the signature is what makes it cool.
I've never paid more than it's never been more than $100 a bottle, so it's way less than that friggin' Baby Blanton's thing.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, there you
commendable.
go. Good job.
Is he related
You know what?
to
For a
Jordan
shit whiskey,
Belfort?
that's commendable.
But I am sad that that is a bottle that I brought to the 32 or 34 bottle share to Lynchburg.
Yeah.
Because it.
And you didn't take it.
Wasn't good.
Kathy, what would you take? Here's an interesting question. What would you take? Now you have to pay for it. This is cash money coming out of your bank. You have to pay $100 for it. I have a bottle signed by Eddie, the Eagle Belfour, or I have a mini Blanton's, $100.
Oh. I'm taking Eddie Balfour.
I think so too because of the autograph, and it'll be like
It's also a whole
I'll
bottle.
consider a
And
sports
it has
memorabilia
a
thing.
little cup on the top.
It's heavy. It's literally machined. It's
The
not-
bottle is beautiful.
Right. It's
This
a
is
cool
what I would
bottle.
Art,
use
Art
that
Deco
bottle
bottle.
for.
Art
I
Deco
would
bottle.
I like
decant.
that.
I would
What?
decant that bottle. I would use that as a decanter.
Right. You would do a Lenny sink pour to get rid of the shit that's in there and then fill it up with what you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Isn't it sad that the team, whoever Eddie's got working for him, is so into the product that they got a great bottle. They also bought a great cork, and then they put shit inside the whiskey, and the product is really the whiskey. The product's the whiskey. Yeah, 18-month whiskey that is not good. It's sad.
18 month?
Do they say where they sourced it from? Where is it? Do you know where it's from?
No, it doesn't. It just says it was bottled in Louisville.
Yeah, that's all we know.
Disappointing.
Bottled by Belfour Spirits, Louisville.
That's
It's a
they
shame.
keep creating new names of exactly what it is and then just saying where it was bottled. It's like the trick they're doing. You have to go then do a bunch of research to see like
Right.
who owns that specific
Yeah,
name.
I
What
don't
else
care.
do those people own? And
Yeah.
No, there's
That's
better whiskey, obviously, but
It's-
but I would buy this again before I bought the Baby Blanton. I left the Baby Blantons in Lynchburg.
right. Yeah.
that's smart. That's a smart choice.
Yeah.
Could've
It is
bought
great
that.
bar top. Similar. Have you guys ever seen the old elk bar tops where you can like pour out of the elk's mouth?
Yes.
So
Cool.
That is awesome.
it is awesome.
No.
And they're important. So I'm a member of our Elks Club in my town. And so we've been collecting them to put on as many bottles as possible so that they can pour them out of the elk mouth since it's the Elks
I like that.
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing like a senior whiskey being vomited out
Why-
by an elk. Yeah, it's awesome.
Why? Well, despite Steve's comment, where
Right.
we are looking at the whiskey as vomit, why aren't we seeing more of this?
Right?
That
That's
would be fun.
interesting tops. Like
How
come on,
many?
Lenny, what are you doing?
How
Give us more.
allocated would Blanton's become if the whiskey came out of the horse's ass?
Exactly.
Hear me out. Boxing bear, why is there not a bear head on the top? You pour it out of the bear's mouth. You're welcome, Demetrius. You can send me a
Yeah.
check later. Boxing bear.
Boxing bear.
Probably because he wants to keep the price reasonable.
The bear is
he
boxing a man. Why not? Why
shit
not
for,
have a man? Why not have a man vomiting?
I
it out?
don't want a man on my bar. I want a cute creature. I want
I
a
want a
bear.
bear for sure. Okay,
like it.
so we need to create a new topper that's a bear that you put from bottle to bottle of the boxing bear as you buy more. So like you can buy just the
That would be
topper
good.
on its own that will fit into the bottle. So you can choose to go to that next price level if you want, but it's not part of the regular bottle.
What if it was a bear that had a long beard like Demetrius's? That would be kind of.
Or like
That would be cool.
Stevie.
Or
Like Steve Akeley.
Wait, what did you say, Lenny?
I feel like we're creating a whole new company right now of just bottle tops where shit pours out of the item.
also, so it's boxing bear, and Steve mentioned the man. What if the man is something that's like, I don't know, not a balloon, but something that can pop, and then you just stick the bear in it, and man goes away, and then you have a bear topper.
I don't want to talk about making men pop.
I don't even know what that means.
But I like the idea of like a bear's head.
This is where
where
we
it
see
comes
new
out.
guy come into the background.
You
Just
like
like, I'm
that,
sorry,
Lenny?
what was the topic? What were we talking about? What was that?
So Lenny, would you buy one of those toppers if we come out where the bear vomits into your
What
nose?
if you could get the deer hammer with the barrel and then the antlers, and then
Yeah.
the whiskey comes out of the barrel?
Yeah.
That would be cool. Again, like I don't want to pay for it, but I like the idea of anything that whiskey pours out of the mouth. I think that's the most sensible. So a bear spewing whiskey makes perfect sense. I think there could be, I think a huge product for the ABV Barrel Shop could be Steve or Jim's head with whiskey.
Sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
People would be into it.
Yeah, and it would be like the head up, like, like, it'd be fun.
That'd be
I
fun.
would buy that bottle.
Do a
that
barley
topper.
topper. That'd be good too.
Barley
Yes.
topper, yeah.
No, I feel like this company that's making these toppers could pair with the whiskey company. So it's like this topper pairs well with Deer Hammer. Like so based on the style that they're helping promote all the whiskey companies.
Yeah, I'm just popping bottles
Hey,
now.
Kathy, you're not doing enough yet, right? Like you could head up the marketing for this company, right?
Right.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not doing enough now.
That's right. Yeah. So we've got Kathy on board to do another second business. So we just need to figure out our manufacturing now.
Where did Jeff go? He just left.
I know, he just got up and walked away.
Manufacturing press.
You know what? He's
He
probably
was like, I'm out.
he wanted to drink a different bottle, and he's like, but I left that in the den.
Or he's getting his bathroom bourbon. It's a favorite.
Or he was
Maybe
going
he
to like
went out
start
to his smoke shack.
He's stocking the
Tipped
shower
over.
bourbons now.
I was looking for my Sasquatch ornament that I got for Christmas, and I can't.
Ooh, that's a good bottle topper right there.
The Sasquatch.
That would be
Yeah.
popular.
So, Steve, I want to tell you that calling Darren the bourbon orangutan,
Uh-huh.
that was what was posted today, and you
I
were
saw,
like,
I was told that.
and he's
after
like,
the
no,
fact,
no, it's the bourbon orangutan. So you have some competition because people are going to mistake orangutans and Sasquatches.
Mhm, yeah.
That's a
That'll
cool
work.
Now, I
That's
know
a big
Darren gets. I know
I'm
Darren gets
confused on how
fired
you're
on the
confusing
weekly
those
basis.
two.
I think
Orangutan is too hard to spell. That's the problem. Why it will never catch on.
Orangutan?
Sasquatch is so many-
It's like orange-a-tune.
I think you
Wait,
could confuse it.
what?
Look at the sparkly colors.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
It's like it's got glitter bombs.
I don't know
No.
if that's a bourbon Sasquatch or a cigar Sasquatch, but it's one
Well,
of
it's
the-
obviously Steve Akeley.
Well, of course, yeah. We know where they got the design from me. Mm-hmm.
So I just want to tell the audience that my second pop was a Barker's Mill bottled in bond, and this shit is delicious.
Oh, yeah. That's from the ABV Barrel Shop. Well,
Yes.
we've got that in stock.
I think that's one of the ones sitting on my 3 shelves.
Yeah, I think you got a Barker's Mill. You got a Barker's Mill.
Is it-
That's from MB Roland. MB Roland does Barker's.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because
Be
Darren
rolling.
texted me the other day. He's like, I took the liberty of adding this bottle to it was the hazmat. He was like, I took the liberty of adding a hazmat to your shelf. I'm like, you're on point, Darren. Good job. Keep going.
There you go.
So when you come out, are you going to have to take out a loan
When you come out,
to pick up
talking
all?
about me?
She has 3.
No.
No.
Katie. Katie's got like 3 full boxes and 12 banger boxes. So like 36 bottles. That's a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's way more than I left at your place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm only an hour away, which is really the sad part. Like
It is sad. It is sad. No,
There's an event tomorrow night.
yeah.
Wish I
So,
lived
tickets available.
I have
Demetrius
a Backstoppers event for fundraising for law enforcement tomorrow night. But
Ridiculous.
speaking of, we're on our leap year show. I am hoping to be at the Barrel Shop on maybe today and maybe yesterday because we're gonna have the Neelys at the shop today,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're
I
in-
even had my friend from New York. So I had people from New York messaging me about how I should be at the Barrel Shop in Missouri on
Okay.
this day.
nice.
So Tim McKee from Whiskey Wednesdays, he's like, hey,
Hey,
did you
Tim.
see?
Thank you.
The
Thank
Neelers
you.
are going to be at the Barrel Shop on February 29th.
It's the show and tell tasting. So you got to
That's
bring
right.
something like back when you were a kid, you had show and tell at school. You have to bring in something to share. So I don't know what that is. It could be anything you want. It could be an autograph. Could be a family heirloom. Could be something you collect. It's not necessarily bourbon related. It doesn't have to be like a cool bottle. It can be anything. So
I gotta say,
Maybe
that's a
rooster
difficult
you
one.
got in Key West.
I wish they lived
Is
closer
there a
to the
prize for
barrel
the
shop.
coolest item, Steve?
There is a prize. Yeah, there is a prize for the coolest item. Royce and Becca are the official judges, so they'll be the ones making the
nice.
decision who has the coolest thing. They're also, by the way, bringing stuff themselves, so they will have some. They're not eligible for the prize, but just in the spirit and the fun of things, they're going to bring some show and tell items. So that's kind of cool.
Obviously, a gun.
And they're
going to have good
I can't say what it is, but it's not a gun, but it's along that lines. Let's say that. So it's a cool thing.
Ooh, that's a good point. If we can bring firearms,
You can bring firearms. Yeah, we don't care. We can bring firearms. Yeah, we don't care. Lenny, you're going to be in town. I don't know if did you ever did you have a conflict that night or not?
As of the release of this show, I do have a conflict. I'm going to be hanging out in Kansas City with the Casey Whiskey that night, but I will be in tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
Yeah. So he'll be in for a tasting the next night. So yeah. So definitely that's kind of a cool thing. So
I'm excited
I'll be in
about
San
that.
Diego the next night. I'm gonna miss
Okay.
you.
San Diego. Oh, nice.
There's
Very nice.
nothing going on in.
I don't
Western
travel.
Minnesota.
I go to the barrel shop.
Barrel shop. Yeah, you go to all the events. So if we travel,
I
you
only
travel.
go like twice a year. That's why I have all the shelves.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. You might make it in for a leap day. That'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be a good
Every
day for
time
us.
you guys have fun weekday events, I'm like, why don't I live there? Like, it makes me sad sometimes.
Why
like,
don't you?
Also, it makes me feel like I needed to get my license to fly a helicopter, so I can be like, "Hey, there's a cool midweek event. McNew, I'll come pick you up, and we'll just drop you off right in Arnold."
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Stephanie, I've only been there once, and it wasn't even freaking open.
No, I mean, I
But we opened it up for him. He bought.
He
Yeah.
let me in.
Look
and
at that red
I'm
carpet
sure you
service.
opened it up.
And-
If he
and
had
he-
his credit card out, it was open.
Turned on the
Well,
cash
okay,
register, and it all worked out. But
I mean, I feel like I get there a couple times a year, but there are certain events on like a Wednesday. I'm like, shit, I wish
So,
that were.
McNew, are you and Lori Mangum still coming in?
No, because I really forgot about it. So we talked about it. We drunkenly talked about it. I was like, yes, let's go. And then we didn't talk about it, and I forgot.
Is Lori Mangum coming in?
I don't know. She might be. I don't know.
I think she's waiting to come in with McNew. So yeah.
Yeah. So I said, if you can go later in the spring or summer, yes. I can't make next weekend work, so because
It's
I
rude.
really gotta write stuff down.
It's really rude. It's really rude. I'm looking at buying a hotel right now, and if I buy that McNew, I'm gonna hire you at least on a part-time basis to come in because supposedly it's haunted. Yeah.
Ooh.
He was going to buy the whole town of Cairo.
Oh God! Yeah, we drove through Cairo on the way there. It was that place is that you talk about a ghost town. Yeah, they need to. The best thing they could do was invest in a bulldozer and then just start going to work because it's all falling down.
You know what? I
It's
will
all falling
volunteer my services if someone will donate the bulldozer, and I will bulldoze everything for free.
That would be so much fun,
Sounds
honestly.
fun
Like,
to bulldoze something sounds like a blast. Actually,
I've had so much fun in my life driving a skid steer alone. I can only imagine with a bulldozer, like
Huge
the great
bulldozer.
joy I would have.
Yeah.
Tracks, not wheels. You need one of those with the tank.
Steve, this hotel. Where's this hotel? St. Louis, Arnold.
It's Greater St. Louis. It's not necessarily in St. Louis. No, it's Oakville, Illinois. So yeah, it's close.
Okay,
It's like
that's
40
not
minutes from St.
at
Louis.
all. It's in fucking Illinois.
That's like 40 minutes from St. Louis. I'll tell you what, the same thing like you. Like if they're on vacation, where do you think someone from Oakville, Illinois says they're from? They're from St. Louis. That's 100%.
If you go out of country, yeah. If I'm going to
When they turn on their when they turn on their
St. Louis.
when they turn on their TV station, what comes on? Oakville channels? No, St. Louis channels. They're St. Louis.
It's a spendy Uber from the hotel though to the barrel shop.
Well, from Katie's house, Oakville. I mean, from my house, it's 35, 40 minutes. From Katie's house, it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours for me at that point.
Probably 2
I'd
hours.
be there every other weekend.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little town. It's a
It
historic.
takes me an hour to get to the barrel shop.
It's
and I
a
only go
historic
once-
hotel.
twice
It's a
a year.
historic hotel, and I want to get it. I want to start having events for the barrel shop there.
Steve, I have a question.
No, you need to go west, not east.
Katie, Jeff is new, and he has
All
a
right,
question.
what do you got? What's your question?
So is anyone else working their way through their 5 bottles for the night again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I finished all 5
My
bottles.
last show pour.
I have
You
6
finished them
bottles.
twice?
Yeah. See that? That's done.
I have 6 bottles.
Okay, I had 5, and I'm
Yeah, you just
9/10 of the way through the second round.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen you when you're not fine, and
I know.
you're fine right now.
So the
That was some of
suggestion today at the barrel shop was get Jeff tanked because he's hilarious.
Yeah, no, because
Yeah.
we thought it was also your first show, so you deserve to be tanked on your first show. It's
Some
it's
of what
a rite
Steve
passage.
saw on his birthday was there just for his pure entertainment. That was
Yeah, Jeff
how
wasn't that
giving.
drunk. He was just trying to entertain me.
But
How giving.
you can't save your best stuff for Steve.
Save it for the audience. Steve,
It's
is it
for
the
the
official
audience.
Springs Hotel?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
All I know is
because
I do
that looks like literally the only hotel.
It's the only hotel in town. It's a very small town. I love that hotel. It needs some work, needs some love, and it's dropped about in price about half over the asking price about half over the next the previous year. If it drops another half, I'm in. They're getting close where I'm in. It's got like 36 rooms. Some of them are historic. I wouldn't touch those. I kind of read, and then I would. I've got ideas for the other ones.
and they have a hell of an ice maker.
Oh,
That's a
great.
different hotel. With the ice maker. I would take the ice maker training though. We would have that part of the hotel when you check.
All I can say
checking
about
in
Monday night is I think I did a dead-on impression of Jason Rack talking about Uber.
You did. You did.
Let's hear it. Let's watch it right now.
So Jason, he's really mellow. I described him to my brother as one of the most mellow people I've ever seen.
I've got after we get done, I've got a story.
I have a story.
We're doing it off the air. We're going to do it off the air.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
Jason, he was telling a story, and all of a sudden he talked about he needed to go get a Uber ride home. He just went from
he
normal pace to he slowed down to.
There was a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah,
a glitch in the
there was
matrix.
a glitch in the matrix, and I think I nailed it. Well, I was 22 sips into a 20, whatever. It was good.
Yeah.
So that was your impression?
Kinda. Ooh.
Well, you were recorded doing that impression, but we won't play that. That was a historic moment.
So this is the best thing about Jason and his wife Tina. We went to the Cedar Ridge event in Iowa.
Yeah.
And talking to them, because all bourbon lovers are friends.
Yes.
I discovered that I went to college with them, and I probably interacted with them in my various.
Where's the story going?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a great story.
It's awesome.
Edit 3 seconds.
You
We
went
have to be
college
quiet
with
again.
them.
This is really annoying. We have to be quiet for 3 seconds.
I'm going to add
Seems like a lot.
I'm going to add one quick story about Tina. So we visited quite a bit on this trip. She was there with us in Lynchburg, and we had lunch at Miss Mary Bobo's, and we're walking back up to the vehicles in the square, and we're just talking about her, her injuries, her situation, and she hadn't said anything. She was just this professional, and we're walking down the sidewalk, and she says, I just want to eat a fucking cheeseburger.
That is such a relatable feeling when you drink too much.
And I looked at her and said, "Thank you for sharing that. Now I know what you've been going through. I just want to eat a fucking cheeseburger."
Yeah.
Just wanted a fucking cheeseburger. We've all been there.
She wanted.
Been
I
there.
would fucking
Lenny
cheeseburger, yeah.
hasn't been there, but
No, I
the
haven't.
rest of us have.
Yeah.
Lenny hasn't. He's a vegan.
Good
So
meat and a sandwich.
Oh, a cheeseburger is a sandwich.
Yeah.
Not really. But okay.
Close enough.
It's its own thing. It could just be its own thing.
It'd be a sandwich if you took the beef out.
What?
Mentioned two.
You had grilled cheese, right?
And bread earlier.
Well, all right. So there you go. Everybody's busy.
No,
Watching
that's like
The show went to shit.
It did. It just the show. We just heard the show.
Steve
We
Sent
We
us
just-
a YouTube video.
don't say what it is.
All
though.
of us.
Don't say what that is. Yeah.
So I didn't open that. I thought it would play and like interrupt the podcast. I saw it.
Yeah, we don't want to interrupt this show. I mean, we've got a good thing going here.
We interrupt this show.
This is podcast gold, folks. We don't want to. Yeah. So I think we need to make us escape when we can. So yeah. So we're gonna wrap this one up as we always do. Talk about where people can find us. Jeff, we're gonna start with you, Jeff. Where can people find you?
Well, you can always find me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, even, and X, formerly known as Twitter, and the Cigar Dojo at Jeff Endrizzi. That's with 2 I's and with 2 Z's.
Not necessarily all together, though the Z's are. All right,
you'll figure it out.
Yeah, Katie, how about you?
Absolutely do not go find me on Snapchat. Facebook is reserved for high school friends. I refuse to know what X or any of those other things are, but you can go over to Instagram and find me there at Katie Proof.
Kathy.
I don't think I want anyone to find me today.
Yeah, on this show, just know that she is Kathy and she is near and dear to your heart, and you don't need to find her anywhere else.
He is the grand
for this
champion.
Show. No. I'm a secret.
Grand champion drinker of the ABV Network.
She is.
You should listen to that show.
There you go.
And then I will tell you where to find me.
That's where to find Kathy. There you go.
You're not finding me anywhere.
All right, Lenny.
All right, this might be a long one. You can find me and the rest of Deerhammer on social media. You can visit us at deerhammer.com, or you can come to the ABV Barrel Shop and visit us tomorrow, where I'm doing this kind of fun tasting I'm into. It's going to be Deerhammer's greatest hits and misses. I've never done this before, but I'm going to pour my favorite Deerhammer alongside the shittiest products I've ever made that no one's ever tasted before.
Oh,
can I order?
Are you like roasting yourself, Lenny?
Here's the thing. I don't give a shit. Also, I think it'll make my really good stuff taste even better.
Lenny, can you send me some of those?
Probably.
I'd like to try them.
If the bad ones are really become fan favorites, maybe Steve will buy a barrel.
But
regardless, come on out to the tasting. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right. For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. All of our good shows are out there. And I don't know, this one probably is not going to be out there. So this is a one-time chance to hear this. We're not going to put this in the archive. So check it out, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us. ABV Barrel Shop. Lenny's going to be there, as you heard. He'll be there tomorrow, March 1st. Should be fun. Until then, there you go.
His poodle won't be, so you're welcome.
He's got an ugly ass poodle that he's so proud of. All right. ABVBarrelShop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow.
Really, Steve? Great job. Is it a great job? I don't know.
Take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production. you.